the UFC's samurai. Everything about the man is just, it's like, you could say it's odd. You could say it's weird. And I get dropped by a wheel kick and taunted. Oh, man. I really, really don't want to have to get too... Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now, I gotta say, I'm quite surprised at the amount of you guys... All right, I'm not even gonna get mad at you, bro. Just okay. Yeah, I'm surprised at how many of you were actually requesting a Jiri Prochazka fighter showcase. I mean, you guys have just straight up not been requesting fighter showcases in a long time, so this one kind of came as a surprise to me. But I also understand it. Jiri Prochazka is, I always call him the light heavyweight. This man lands a wheel kick. Thought that was going to the body. My guess is, but yeah, we've always called him the light heavyweight Tony Ferguson, the light heavyweight El Kukui, the UFC's samurai. Everything about the man is just, it's like, you could say it's odd. You could say it's weird. And I get dropped by a wheel kick and taunted. Oh, man, I really, really don't want to have to get too... All right, I'm going to have to sit up for this one, ain't I? Full body. All right. Yeah. All right, let's show my opponent the way. There we go. I'm not even going to taunt him back. I'm just going to keep letting him get up. Because with someone like this, I only want a clean KO. It's got to be clean. It can't be a TKO. It has to be nice. Oh, that block. There we go. Yep. He keeps throwing the left hook into my guard. All right, let's not get caught with that again. That's just becoming very, very silly. There we go. Don't do it. Don't throw into my guard. Set him down again. It's kind of it's kind of interesting how the taunting seems to have stopped from my opponent. It's very shocking. Very shocking that he's no longer taunting. He kind of actually looks a little bit worried now. Jiri Prochazka. This was like a classic Jiri Prochazka fight too, where you get like hurt a few times and then it's kind of like you wake up. Ooh, man, don't worry. We'll talk about that fight against Khalil Roundtree, because that was crazy. That was wild, man. And before that fight, someone had posted on Twitter. I think it was an old MMA fight of him. His opponent had him on his back and was grounding and pounding Jiri Prochazka, and he was just smiling through it, hitting the guy, like headbutting the guy's fist with his head, and ended up standing back up and getting that dude out of there. The man is just a special human being. He absolutely is. Everything about him, his look, his attitude, his fight style. We don't know much about his lifestyle besides what he puts on the internet, of course, but what we can deduce from his lifestyle is also just absolutely it's incredible and very interesting, you know? I like him. Booyah, booyah. My opponent decided to go with random fighter select. Let's see. He gets Glover Teixeira. I'm noticing a lot more players doing random fighter select these days, which I really like. All right, let's see what we can do. But yeah, man, it's someone like Jiri Prochazka can be very difficult to train for, you know? I put him on that same wavelength as Tony Ferguson, Dricus Duplessis, guys like that who have this like very weird style that's very unconventional. It's not really, if you were to step into an MMA gym or you step into a boxing gym or a kickboxing gym, the way they fight is not really what your trainer is going to teach you to do. It's one of those things like, call it like a very physical fighter, like a fighter that's physical first, right? Where then again, I mean, we did see Prochazka get stopped by Alex Pereira. So it's not like you can't hurt him. You can if you have enough power. You can absolutely hurt him. But man, that fight against Khalil was doing so well, and then he just drowned. It's like he gassed himself out punching this man, hitting this man, you know? Prochazka was doing a good job too of working the body, which, you know, in a very deceptive way saps your energy. And this is honestly one of the things I like so much about John's style of fighting. My favorite fighters in the world, my favorite combat athletes or whatever, are typically, hey, wow, I was not expecting that overhand to land, let alone actually result in a KO. That's crazy. What I was gonna say is I'm a huge fan of people that know how to manipulate their opponent's stamina, right? Even if they themselves are not the most well-conditioned athletes in the world, when they know how to sap you of your own energy so that it becomes easier to deal with you, those kinds of athletes are my favorite. They always are my favorite. I just really, really admire the way they approach combat. And Jiri did a very good job of that in that fight. I think we can do one more. Oh, we're being kind of weird right now. My opponent, that Goonie. I don't know. That word goon. Is that a different thing, or is he saying what I think he's saying? I'm not saying that's perfectly okay, you know what I mean? If that's I don't judge. I don't judge at all. I just don't quite know if I would make it my personality, you know? It's one of those things that you kind of keep private. Hey. All right, so my opponent is definitely he's using lateral moving shots. He's sidestepping some of the shots that I'm throwing at him. This is fine. I really enjoy this right here. Kind of reminds me of the those of you that saw the last video that I put out. My opponent got very, very mad at me for backstepping his strikes. He got very, very pissed off at that, which I've never understood why that would annoy anybody. To me, anytime I see somebody doing stuff like that, it just becomes interesting because then it's like a puzzle I gotta solve. Like this guy right here, the way he's moving. So we're gonna have a weird off right here. We're gonna see who's weirder. He sidesteps me. All right. Oh. Ugh. Then I saw that coming too. Sometimes like my fingers work. Sometimes my fingers is like way slower than my brain, and other times my brain is slower than my face. It's weird. Like I sometimes like I'll throw a shot, my opponent will slip it, and I know the counter is coming. And rather than like move my head out the way, I'll just sit there watching it like a deer in front of a headlight until the counter hits me. I don't know why I do that sometimes. And other times, my brain is in sync with my body. And that's honestly when I play my best. When my brain is in sync with my fingers, so that the moment I notice something, I'm like hitting the counters instantly. Like, whew. Gotta come up. All right. To the body. Okay. Very, very good. That was a good first round. He was able to draw blood, which I can appreciate. Hope you guys are enjoying this fight with Jiri Prochazka. You guys let me know in the comments if you agree with this thought right here. My thought is, if Alex Pereira did not exist in the light heavyweight division, I think Jiri would be the champion. I would even put him over Magomed Ankalaev. I really would. And this is not me saying I don't understand how good Magomed Ankalaev is. Magomed Ankalaev is very, very good. He really is. But I think Jiri will just be more effective, in my opinion. Or maybe that's a casual take. I have become a casual fan of MMA, so I will have a lot of casual takes lately. That's okay. Ooh, I kind of saw that coming too, and I was trying to sidestep that, but it still hit me. There we go. Legs here. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right. I gotta be honest. I'll be honest. Wasn't having the best day today. Probably still am not. But that KO was nice. That KO was nice. I like when, not that I predicted it or anything, but I just like when things are symmetrical like that. Somebody ducks into an uppercut or leans into a hook, right? Or ducks into a front kick. Or they're sidestepping in the same direction you're kicking. That symmetry always makes me happy in fighting. I don't know why, but I just always like that. It just, there's a perfection to it. You know, like, man, you just literally amplify the power of this strike that I threw by leaning into it. Like, you made it more perfect than I even intended by you going right into that shot, you know? I love it the same way I love a really good off balance. Like when you off balance someone and then that leads to whatever. Ah, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's cinema. It's just pretty. But yeah, that'll do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it. Give me your thoughts on Jiri Prochazka. And I'll see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.